I only got 12 pages of the script, and when I read it, I couldn't figure it out. I said, is this like a parody, like a Mel Brooks thing? Because the person who told me about it was Robert Englund. He'd already been up for it, and he didn't get cast. He said,
Robert Englund?
Yeah, he said, did you go out for that, the movie Lucas is doing? I said, the guy who did Graffiti? He said, yeah, he's doing some kind of like Flash Gordon movie. He said, I went up for it, I didn't get it. I said, what'd you go up for? He goes, Han Solo. And I said, is that the part I'd go up for? I don't know, ask your agent. So to make a long story short, I got in the mail 12 pages or so. And like I said, I couldn't figure out the tone of it. You know, there's a line in it that I've remembered all these years later, because it's in the screen test. I later went down and I did a video screen test. Somebody just told me a month ago, the guy operating the camera was Ben Burt, one of the only person who won an Oscar for his very first movie, which was Star Wars. He got Best Sound. Anyway, and Harrison was there, you know, playing solo. Now, I knew him from Graffiti, and so he obviously knew George, because I kept pumping George. I said, George, is this like supposed to be like kind of a comedy, or is it serious? Or he goes, well, let's just do it, and we'll talk about it later. I go, okay. And I'm saying to Harrison, I said, is this like meant to be kind of like making fun of it? You know, is it like a satire? Hey, let's just, you know. And I said, oh, okay, thanks. But truly, one of the lines, and I'll never forget it, because it's not in the movie. This line was in the screenplay originally, and we never filmed it. By the time I got it was written out. But it was, we're in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. And it's that part where, you know, he's headed for that small moon. That's no moon, that's a space station. Now, Obi-Wan wasn't in the screen test, so I guess Harrison said that line. And I said, you know, well, his character was of a mind that he did his part of the bargain, but they're turning back. Hey, kid, you know, I held up my side of the bargain. Blah, 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 blah. And here's the actual line. But we can't turn back. Fear is their greatest defense. I doubt if the actual security there is any greater than it was on Aquilai or Sullust. And what there is most likely directed towards a large-scale assault. Now, I just want you to think about it, because I was saying I couldn't figure out whether this was a send-up or a satire. Because, I mean, I could decode the line, but we can't turn back. Fear is their greatest defense. In other words, people coming up on the side of it are so scared that they'll turn away. I get that. So far, so good. I doubt if the actual security there at the Death Star is any greater than it was on Aquilai or Sullust. Two BS made-up names of small, you know, whatever, planetoids, or it doesn't matter. Those are, you know, acceptable nonsense words in science fiction. Any greater than it was on Aquilai. And what there is most likely directed towards a large-scale assault. In other words, we could slip in. It's not like we've got an armada. We're not showing up with 50 ships. It's just this little round one. But like I say, intellectually I can make sense of it. But I thought, how do you deliver that line and make it sound like it's something that's coming to you for the first time? I mean, it's as Harrison later said, you can write this shit, you can't say it.